What's up, guys? It's me again, back with another video. Today we're going to talk about the number one most important way to put on lots of size. We're talking about the number one most anabolic natural molecule, water. An additional fact, bottled water is for the most part the exact same as tap water, and tap water is cheaper and saves the environment by not using plastic bottles. I put on a lot more muscle once I started drinking a surplus of water. 80% of people are dehydrated. Even though you think you're drinking enough, you probably aren't. I was drinking a little over a gallon a day, and I would still be dehydrated and see yellow urine. Now I drink 2 gallons a day, and I use my urine as an indicator. I make sure that it's completely clear to a little pale straw color. So the first reason why you should be drinking more water is that metabolites like creatinine from energy expenditure and myoglobin, a byproduct of muscle breakdown which is toxic, needs to be excreted by the kidneys. A high protein diet leads to excess nitrogen, ketones, and urea, which is also toxic, also needs to be flushed out. Water lowers osmolarity, diluting bodily fluids and helping the kidneys do their job. Also, H2O is the most anabolic natural molecule, we already said. It is used in almost every chemical reaction, increasing your basal metabolic rate. Dehydration leads to reverse chemical reactions / catabolic reactions like muscle breakdown. Hydration leads to anabolic reactions like myogenesis. One of the ways it increases metabolism is by increasing protein synthesis. The two steps of protein synthesis are transcription, which is the transfer of genetic instructions in DNA to mRNA, and translation, which is where the instructions in mRNA is read, etc. In the first transcription phase, DNA is formed with hydrogen bonds, a weak bond that allows nitrogenous bases AGTC to move around and form a double helix. So water is needed for these hydrogen bonds and protein synthesis. And back to the increased metabolic rate, that also leads to increased resting energy expenditure. The process of breaking down fat or lipolysis involves hydrolysis, where H2O molecules are added to break down fat into glycerol and fatty acids. The glycerol and fatty acids are eventually broken down further to make glucose, so water helps you burn fat. Something else, muscle is 75 to 80% water alone, so your hydration needs to be in surplus before your protein or anything else. The average person already needs about 1 gallon a day. If you're trying to build onto your body that requires more water and you're sweating it out all day in the gym, you need to double your intake, spacing it out between the day, obviously. Another thing, water helps your supplements work better. Creatine pulls water into the cells and gives a better pump. If you have enough circulating water in your body fluids, this can give a better pump. The pump is a lot more important than the mechanical loading for metabolic stress. A lot of vitamin supplements are water soluble too. In the gym, hydration is needed for proper electrolyte balance. Dehydration is associated with lower pain threshold, and hydration increases production of synovial fluid and keeps the joints healthy. Also, drinking more water can help you lose water weight and look leaner. If you're wondering how drinking more water can help you lose water weight, it's because the body will decrease antidiuretic hormone, the hormone responsible for water retention, in response to having a water surplus through negative feedback. In addition, this decrease in water in the blood lowers the blood volume and ultimately your blood pressure. Having better blood flow to the muscles promotes recovery, if you watched my video on delayed onset muscle soreness. Also, even mild dehydration can raise cortisol drastically. Cortisol reduces testosterone levels, and obviously testosterone is one of the most important hormones for muscle growth. So there you have it, guys. Those are just some of the benefits of water relating to muscle growth and working out, not to mention the benefits of the other body systems. So get out there and start counting your water intake. Peace.